we need to talk about the post-summer academic start planner situation. So, you know, I've said before, you see this every year, in the summer I am home, and I love academic start planners because I work in the education field, so it kind of feels more right for my lifestyle versus a January start planner. So I tend to try all the things in the summer, but school is starting next week, so I need to make some decisions today. So I thought I would just kind of share with you where I'm at with my planner system. And I don't know if that's going to answer any questions for me or not, but it'll at least help me kind of think through this. And I know for sure there's one thing that I'm going to be using that will probably not change, and we will flip through that as well. So let me show you a couple of things that I've been using that I will continue to use. This is the Laurel Denise Portrait Planner. I used this all of last school year, and I got another one for this school year, and my bag has to fit my stuff, right? So this is a great size planner for me because it's portable, but it also has a lot of room for scheduling. I'm going to flip to June here because I haven't used this yet, this monthly spread, but this planner is perfect for work and it's staying in the lineup. That is the quick version of this planner. And this video could get really long if I go into all the details. So this part, I guess, I'm just gonna share some quick brief updates. And then if you want like a deeper dive into maybe how I do my work planning in this planner or anything else that you see later, let me know, and then we can do like a focused video. But this is staying in the lineup for sure. This is staying in the lineup for sure as well. And I'm going to do a flip through because everything's working very well in this planner. All of the inserts are just chef's kiss. So we will share this in just a minute. Now let's kind of look at the chaos. No pun intended, because I have a planner called Capture the Chaos. Okay, so first up is my Daily Duo. I love an Erin Condren planner. I'm a little bit disappointed in this weekly spread because I have fallen in love with the dashboard layout, and I guess I just don't understand why they couldn't give us the dated weekly, because clearly they have that layout instead of this. I know some people probably love this. I'm just really finding myself wishing this was the dashboard weekly layout with the daily pages. I have done a little bit of planning in here. I don't utilize every single day. I loved doing a weekly recap in here, so that was a positive. I don't know. I don't know if this one's gonna stay in the lineup or not. To be honest with you, if I had to pick one that was gonna go first, it would probably be this one because I'm just really loving the other planners that I have. So this was a good week though. I like how this looked. And I like how the daily pages look. But it's possibly on the chopping block. So if you need a daily planner, this is a great daily planner. We'll say that. Okay. That's where I'm at with the Daily Duo. Let's talk about this that has entered my lineup. Brittany from Capture the Chaos had reached out to me some time ago, and I don't think I ever responded. And then I forgot, and I kind of stumbled back upon her website, and I was really intrigued. And then I reached back out to her, and she sent me this planner for free. And my intention was really just to review it and share some sticker testing. And I ended up falling in love with this for several reasons, and I can't seem to put it down. So things I love about this planner very quickly. The monthly pages specifically, I love this page, and these 2 pages are working really well for me. And then I just have all of the room on this monthly, and it's lined, and I can't. It's just working so well, I can't put it down. So this is going to be a hard decision for me to make, I think, because I do really love this planner. And I think part of it is the weekly layout, because I used the compact vertical from Erin Condren for the past couple of years, and now they're no longer making it. And essentially this is the same exact layout. It's like a quad layout. I'll show you a blank weekly spread so you can see what that looks like. And it's working. So it also has like a ton of like content stuff in the back that has been working really well. I love all of this like vertical spread because I have a lot going on for some different companies and then my own YouTube schedule. So this is also working, and it's nice that it's all together. So again, I'm refraining from sharing too much because the video would get long. But if you need a deep dive into this, I have a planner review. I've done some plan with me videos, but this one is winning over the Daily Duo. We'll just say that right now. As of this very moment, I guess I should clarify, because sometimes I change my mind on the hour. Okay, so little things that I've been incorporating are planner routines. These are working really well. I have my meal planning going on a perpetual calendar. I do have a video up, 10 ways to use a perpetual calendar. So if you're looking for ideas, perpetual calendars are kind of all the rage right now. I've been seeing a lot of them, so check that out. But that's working, which is very easy because I can basically just keep this little planning routine and meal plan out no matter what planner I'm using. It is kind of nice that if I'm using an Erin Condren planner, it snaps on the coil, but not a necessity for me. I'm actually thinking maybe about getting a like planner stand easel and just propping this up on it so that I could always see this. We'll have to see how that plays out. Okay, this threw a wrench in the decision-making process for me because I have kind of fallen in love with this dashboard layout, to be honest with you. So I was perfectly content using the daily pages in my Daily Duo when I needed them, and that Capture the Chaos planner. This is the Erin Condren dashboard layout, and I planned in it the first week. I did monthly planning first in here. Typical monthly from Erin Condren, no surprises there. And then coming off of the compact vertical that I had used for 2 years, I'm trying out this new dashboard layout. Let me show you a blank weekly page on this as well real quick. So, I'm going from a two-page weekly with more room, basically down to planning day-specific events on one page. So it's a little bit more compact, and I have talked about this in some of my other videos. It was not love. And it wasn't love this week, it wasn't love this week, and it wasn't love this week. And then when I planned this week, I made some changes with this stuff. And I'm like, yes, this is amazing. This is it. So I went back and kind of ripped up a lot of my stickers from these 3 weeks that I said I didn't love, fixed the pages, which I have a video up on that. And it's really working well for me right now, as well as that Capture the Chaos planner. So what I need for my home planner, which is what the Capture the Chaos and this planner do for me, is a weekly planning session where I can sit down, think about the week, get everything in one place, and then this planner stays at home on my desk. All of the details go into this, which goes everywhere with me, and it's like a dashboard of my week. So that kind of makes sense for this planner. Now, here's the problem. I'm going back to work full time. I probably don't have the time to plan out my weekly planning sessions in the Capture the Chaos and this dashboard planner. So I might not even like mentally sit down and make a decision like it's going to be this planner. This is it. This is the one. What's going to happen is I'm going to run out of time and I'm not going to like knowingly make a decision. It's just going to be like out of necessity, basically, of what I grab and when I have time and what strikes me at the moment for my weekly planning session. So I guess I'm going to end this little blurb with, I think maybe the Daily Duo is going to be out and I'm going to need to make a decision about this planner, which is the dashboard planner, or the Capture the Chaos planner, because I love them both. They both function well for me, and they allow me to be creative with the stickers and the layouts, which is also important to me. And it's going to be very difficult. And I think I'm going to end it there with that. And then we're going to take a look at what has not changed for me for probably years and years, and that is my Traveler's Notebook. Okay, so this is going to be a flip through of the Traveler's Notebook after all of that planner ramble. I am in a Foxy Fix antique brass cover. They are out of business, but I still love my Foxy Fix covers. So I'm glad I didn't part with them because I still have them. I have a contact card up here in case I leave my planner somewhere. I have a little coffee sticker that I laminated from Redbubble. And this is actually a laminate sample from like a hardware store, like Lowe's or Menards, but it doesn't leave marks on your paper or smear. So my friend gave this to me probably 12 years ago, and I still have it. I still use it for making lines in my planner. So that stays up there. I have a picture and the planner bingo from Lindsay Scribbles. You can get it at the Ghosting Pen, which is her shop. And I'm going to flip through the designs real quick because I want to share with you something that I found on Amazon. So I have been having trouble finding like scrapbooking paper that really had a cohesive theme or a vibe going. And I found this paper on Amazon. It has the same print on both sides, so I like that. And it's not humongous, so it's easy to store, but it's also big enough that it fits, when I cut it down, it fits these dashboards in a standard size notebook. So like the double-sided, I loved this yellow print and I put some stickers on it. Wasn't a huge fan of the floral and lace. And then I was trying to like cover this up with regular paper or something. So I like that this is the same print. It also laminates really well. So this was like a different piece that I had. But everything coordinates. And this was a paper pack and it's so reasonably priced. And now I kind of want to get back on and see what other print bundles that they have. So it is on Amazon, very affordable. I'll put a link, but everything just kind of vibes together and you have lots of options. So I'm like not afraid I'm going to run out. This will last me several years, or I'll share with a friend, you know, so I wanted to share those. So here are my paper choices, most of them being from that paper pack. This pink lined one is in my first pocket folder. This is an old Cocoa Daisy print, but I thought it matched well. This is from that paper pack, Little Suns. And then I guess that's all I have in here. So, yeah. While I'm back here, this was creating my daily routine and planner template. I'll put a link for that as well, but it's been really handy. I'll show you that maybe when I get to my daily pages. So there's just a look at like the decorative part. Let's go through the inserts. So up here, I have my cycle tracker. I have last year's cycle health tracker. There's other information on that. I keep it. And I also have 2025. They are from the Ghosting Pen, which is Lindsay Scribble's shop. And it's working, and I like, it's standard size, but instead of putting it in the planner on the strings, I trimmed it down, and then it fits in here. So when I need to update that, I can do that. This zippered pocket is from the Travelers Company, so that's really handy. Okay, I think probably all of my inserts after that are from Crefective Paper. And she does have 2026 out, so I'm starting to kind of eye some of those. I did pop one of them in here, which I will show you. But this is the 2025 year at a glance, and I just mark the months off with a clear Post-it. I need to mark July off because it's over. And then on the back, I have some color coding for the year. This is just a placeholder, this task list. I haven't put anything on it. This was our old school schedule, so I need to update that. This is from Crefective Paper as well. It's the yearly overview, so my tasks each month I mark off there. And then I've been using the horizontal month on one page with like this dashboard underneath. So it has the tracker, it has my weekly tasks, my monthly checklist, and my monthly notes. And this has been working out well. I actually put in a custom order for 2026 so I could get the dated version of this again. I really like that the week numbers are down here at the bottom. And then I use a sticker when we're on that week so I know where we're at very quickly. So like this, I think maybe when I'm filming this is week 32. But we're going to be using that for the rest of 2025 and most likely for 2026. She does have 2026 inserts out, like I said, and so I've already purchased my year at a glance, and I can start color coding with the sports schedules and my husband's on-call schedule as soon as I get those. I'm trying this. Actually, this might be a new version where you get this on one side and this yearly lined list on the other. So still kind of thinking about how I might use that. I did also purchase this mini calendar list perpetual format. So we might try that for 2026, just something I'm thinking about trying. So I just put those in there like yesterday. I am still going strong with my custom tracker for migraines and possible triggers. So this was a custom that I had done, and I'm still using that. I have enough printed in here to get me through Q3. There's the back of that. And then my next insert here is my weekly. So take my little clip off of here. I also reprinted this for Q3, so I would have it all sort of in one place to archive if I wanted to. And I've really hit a groove with this insert as well. I like the just, old school color highlighters. And I think I've also discovered that I like having all of my notes on my weekly. And when I have all of the information on this 2-page spread, it is very helpful for me. So I'm going to continue kind of filling this out like I did this week. and going back and maybe filling in information. Here's a look at the week that hasn't started yet, but I have it ready to go, so you can kind of see the before the week. So all of my appointments over here, tasks for the day here. These tasks will happen hopefully every day of the week. These tasks I'll just check off on Sunday. They happen about once a week. My running checklist, and then my notes for the week, and we're going to just keep going with that. So I need to prep another week out here. Next up is my daily insert, which has kind of two components to it. Got my pencil board there. This little plastic sleeve is actually from one of my friends, but it was made for like a Hobonichi, and I just trimmed it down and stuck it in here. Have my Post-it notes on this inside pocket. And then this is my Getting Things Done insert from Crafective Paper. And if you've read the book, you'll understand all of these prompts here. Next action, calendar, delegate, projects, trash, someday, reference. And then when I'm done, I just check them off. These are things that, like when I'm doing a brain dump and I don't know exactly where it needs to go, not on my monthly maybe, not even on my weekly or daily, especially if it's like a someday or a reference. This is a nice placeholder for that sort of information. So I've been enjoying that as well. And then this is the daily portion. So I don't know why these are laying all wonky here. This is a custom daily from Crafective Paper. And since it's custom, obviously it's tailored just to what I need, which has been working out really well for me. And I made a template, so I'll link that video for you. But I have discovered if I keep all of the information in the same spot, like, let me get to a page where it makes a little more sense here. Like this page here, we'll start with Saturday, July 26th. If the 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. slot is always in the same place, it's easier for my brain to open my planner and quickly locate that time-specific information. So the template is working. So when I plan out a day, I just have this handy, I line it up and I'm like, oh, 10 o'clock church parade, that would be the third line because that's what my template says. I have some keys down here and a trigger list of what I want to work through when I'm filling out my daily page, and it has been working super well. The last thing in here is just a grid notebook from Paper Test Designs. It does have Tomoe River paper in it. It's just a grid, many pages in here, and it holds things like bullet journal collections, basically like passwords and lists and stuff that I need to reference. And then this I have back here, my template that I mentioned. And then I made this out of scrapbook paper, is my pencil board. And I've been using this Hobonichi corner marker for my current Getting Things Done page, so I don't have to flip and find that. And then for my weekly, I have been using that magnetic ollie clip. So I put this around not just the paper insert, but all the way around this plastic sleeve as well. These plastic sleeves are from the Chic Sparrow if you need plastic sleeves to wrap around inserts and add some decoration to your traveler's notebooks. And she has them in like multiple sizes. Okay, so that is what's staying the same. And a quick flip through, I just sat down to kind of plan the day and the week for next week. And I thought it would be a good time to kind of sit down and wrap my mind around what Q3 and going into school is going to look like. I went out to my mom's yesterday, and this was the the experience that I was like, oh, Jennifer, something's got to change. I typically would just grab this and go. I grabbed this, I grabbed my Daily Duo, I grabbed my dashboard, and I grabbed my Capture the Chaos planner, and then my favorites binder from Planner Kate, my On the Go album from Planner Kate, my work planner. Too much. It was too much. And next week we go back to school and I am not hauling all of the things around. So I needed to make some decisions. I don't know that I've totally ironed everything out, and know that part of this YouTube channel is that I love to share new planners and try new planners. So some of the videos will be like, yes, this is Jennifer's planner. This is what I'm actually using myself. And then of course I will share new planners that I'm trying, and that might just be for a video or two and not every second of every day of my life, if that makes sense. This thing goes with me everywhere, including to the bedroom, to the kitchen, everywhere. So I don't know. I just wanted to talk through all of that with you guys. You'll have to let me know how your end of summer planner routine is going. If you even make any changes. I know some people don't, and that's awesome. If you found something that works for you, obviously do it. And if you want to deep dive into any of those planners, let me know. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you back next time.